Only a few letters differentiate the names Xaverian and Xavier. So when these high school rivals meet in any sport, it's always an intense matchup, and we saw plenty of intensity last Wednesday on the ice hockey rink. The Xaverian Clippers and Xavier Knights squared off last week in what's come to be known as the X Game at Bayonne High School in New Jersey. The game was tied at 2 early in the first period, but Xavier netted 6 straight goals en route to an 8-2 victory.
We had a lot of good looks tonight, and the good part is you had a lot of players that didn't get the opportunities to play in the prior games because they were closer scores and more competitive games. We got an opportunity to have those players get some ice time and show the coaching staff what they can do, in league play. So it was a nice opportunity for them.
Well, we just said we got to pick up the pace here, change the momentum, and just get some shots on goal because we knew the goalie was this is a freshman year goalie that we were playing against. So just get some shots on him.
The teams were supposed to meet earlier this season, but that first matchup was postponed. So this game featured even more hype leading up to it.
As soon as the puck drops, it's time to play the game. And the game's been built up for a while, and we both have something to prove, to see who's the better team. So that's what we have to do today.
Ever since I was a freshman, there's always been a big turnout. The games have been close, and it's a big rivalry. Sometimes that's more incentive to hit them a little harder and skid a little faster against them.
Sure, Xaverian is located in Brooklyn and Xavier is in Manhattan, but it turns out many of the Xavier hockey players actually live in the Brooklyn diocese. Several of the players on the opposing teams grew up playing hockey together, but the ties of friendship fly out the window once that puck is dropped.
There's different advantages and disadvantages of knowing your players. Sometimes because you know them, you really think you know them and you really don't. When they play against you, they actually show a different side than they do in our games when I'm coaching them. So it's pretty interesting on both sides.
We all grew up playing hockey together, and it's fun, but during the game, you're not friends, You grew up as friends, but not anymore.
With all the commonalities between these two teams, this is a rivalry that will continuously expand.
The friendships kind of turn into heated rivalries, and it's definitely an exciting game.
There's a lot of kids that I know that go to both schools, so there's a little bit of friends and some enemies on the team, so it's a little deeper than just on the ice. It's a chance to brag and a chance to one-up your opponent.
Xavier may have won the X Game this time around, but that only adds fuel to Xaverian's fire for the next time these two teams meet in Brooklyn. And let's just hope that fire doesn't melt the ice. Reporting for Currents, I'm Jim Mancari.